Police visibility being heightened in and around the Johannesburg Expo Centre to combat any form of crime during and just after the 20th AGOA Forum. It's taking place at the moment until tomorrow. Several roads, especially around Nasrec, are going to be closed. Let's get an idea then of just how much security is in place and what you as the public need to try and expect. Athlenda Mathe, spokesperson for the SAPS, joining us this morning. Athlenda, good to have you with us as well. So it's been a busy couple of days for the SAPS. Yesterday, the Springbok tour, and you just happened to have AGOA there as well for good measure as well. Let's just talk quickly so we can make sure no one goes near Nasrec that doesn't need to be there. What's the security protocol? What have you have in place?
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity. We have mobilized maximum resources to heighten police visibility in and around the Johannesburg Expo Centre. We are working together with various law enforcement agencies, such as your Johannesburg Metro Police Department. We are executing and implementing our security plan accordingly, which will include more boots on the ground. So thus far, we are satisfied with the measures that we have put in place in the form of a safety and security operational plan to ensure the smooth running of this particular forum. Yesterday was the ministers in the Sub-Saharan Africa meeting, and that went well without any incidents reported before, during, and post the meeting. All critical role players are on board to execute their responsibilities. This morning, we are policing the opening ceremony where our president, His Excellency Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, will officially welcome dignitaries, your ministers, and the US Congress staff. So, as rightly indicated, police visibility has been heightened. Delegates, dignitaries, and communities living in and around the Johannesburg Expo Centre can expect road closures and so on. But what is important to highlight is that anyone who is not in possession of an accreditation card will not be allowed near the venue. Those found with fraudulent accreditation will face the full might of the law.
Help me understand, because I saw quite a lot of attention around the fraudulent accreditations. Have you had to deal with this issue in the last day or two? Because I see a big focus on it. I find it difficult to believe many people want to fraudulently attend AGOA as opposed to a Springbok trophy tour. How big an issue has this been for you the last day?
We haven't had any issues in terms of the exchanging of cards between delegates in this particular forum. But previously, we have had incidents where delegates would exchange their cards because some of them would lose their accreditation cards. And that's what we're saying. Lost cards must be immediately reported to the South African Police Service. It is a serious offense to exchange cards amongst colleagues. And what is important is also to highlight that we do have two speakers' corners for those that will be wanting to protest in a peaceful manner. One near the FNB Stadium. This is the area that will be used for those who want to voice their concerns. And we will then, as the net joins, facilitate the responsible principal to address those particular groupings that will be protesting and so on. But it is also important to highlight that we are cautioning members of the public not to conduct themselves in any illegal acts, as law enforcement agencies will not hesitate to act against those who conduct themselves in an unlawful manner. So any threats or disruptions will be dealt with decisively within the ambit of the law. But thus far, Gareth, everything is running smooth. We haven't had any reported incidents of criminality and possible disruptions.
Oh, that's good news as well, Athlenda. Thank you very much indeed. And just by the way, while I have you, as I say goodbye to you, I passed the compliments on to TMPD yesterday, or JMPD and SAPS yesterday when we were out on the roads with that Springbok tour. The SAPS were fantastic managing those crowds. So were JMPD as well. So I thought, just while I have you on the line, just please pass that on to whoever needs to hear that from all of us in the media and all of us that were involved in that trophy tour yesterday. Thank you to you and the men and women in blue and also JMPD yesterday as well, because it really was quite something to see just how well that was handled, because there were hundreds of thousands. I'd like somebody to give me the official count, by the way, if they can. The official count, how many people were there, but SAPS on their motorbikes, in the cars, on foot, along with JMPD in Joburg, TMPD out in Tshwane as well. Just a phenomenal job to every single one of you, because that was chaos to handle. Well done.
Very nice one, G.